Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we try to revive the pocket rocket. So as you can tell, we got some new parts here. We got a brand new motor. This one did run the last time we used it, which was like 10 years ago. And there's some stuff going on with it. So I tried starting it when it starts. So I said, let's get a new motor. So that's what we got. All we got to do with this one is take this transmission off and bolt it on here, and it should be good. We got a kill switch, throttle cable, twist. So as you can see, we got some new parts. We got a new motor. This one was having some issues, so went ahead and got a new motor. All we got to do is take this transmission off and put it on this one. We got a kill switch, our throttle cable, throttle assembly, and a new grip. And then we got a new fuel line, put it in the fuel tank. Other than that, pretty self-explanatory. Unbolt that, throw that one in, and just put it all back together. We currently aren't running any brakes on it. Never did. Probably will though. Can't with the front because I built these back in 2011 or whatever. These forks right here are actually off a mountain bike. And then I took the top sections from the stock ones and welded them on. So there's no mount on here for the front brake, which is alright. But the rear one, the mount's still back here. We'll have to see if we can't find the rear brake caliper for it. If not, then we won't run any brakes, which it never had brakes before, so oh well. But yeah, so we'll go ahead, pull the whole motor out, take the transmission, stick it on this one, put that one in there. We're just going to use the exhaust that came on this motor for right now. And then we're going to cut these grips off, put those ones on, get the twist throttle set up. So how you ran this one before, this was your throttle. I know, pretty janky, but we were kids, didn't have any extra money. I was doing what we could. And I'll show you the gas tank. It's a wonder how we never caught on fire. But yeah, let's go ahead and cut to it. Alright, so we got the new motor in and the old one down here. We're going to stick with this exhaust for right now. If we change it, we're probably not going to use this one here. We'll probably just buy a new one for this one. But yeah, this is all ready to go to plumb the fuel line in. And here's the fuel tank. So, as you can see, this is kind of just gasket maker or some sort of rubbery compound right there. It don't leak. We had duct tape here at one time holding it in place, and pretty sure we super glued this smaller line into this bigger line, and then with this smaller line back out because we didn't have enough of it or something. I don't know. It was 10 years ago. But we drilled a hole. Actually, this hole was already drilled. I got this pit bike off a friend of mine, and now actually taking a look, this is where the fuel line that I just purchased is supposed to go. This was already in there. Look at that. It's a freaking pin. But yeah, that's where the new fuel line will go. It'll feed down in. You'll have two lines that will come down and hit the bottom. One's to prime, I do believe, or maybe it's a return. And then that's the inlet right there. But yep, so what we're going to do with this line here is, I don't really have anything to patch that right now. and it's not leaking. And this cap's not ventilated. I don't think that's the right cap anyways. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna tuck it right underneath here. Zip tie it in place, that way that's our vent. It'll be fine. Alright, so we got our breather all zip tied in place. Got our new fuel lines, that's what it's supposed to look like. Coming down on the inside and all plugged in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hook the kill switch up, get it mounted up here on the handlebars. We're going to take these grips off, put the new ones on, hook up the throttle cable, probably put the plastics back on, put some fresh fuel in it, get this thing to fire up. Alright, so we got it all back together. I got some 2-stroke gas. We're going to dump it in the tank, and we're going to prime it and get this thing to fire up. Alright, got it running. May have to adjust the carburetor a little bit, but I feel like it's ready enough to go take it down the road and that, so let me throw on my riding gear. We'll take this thing for a rip. Get 50 miles to the gallon on this hog. Raw power. As you can see, this pocket rocket can move under its own power now, and it does do a pretty decent job for what it is. If you guys want to see any upgrade parts, a few parts that I found that should give this thing some performance is obviously an expansion chamber. It's about this big around. It kind of weaves, and it comes into a little silencer that sticks right out the back. Can get one of them for it. A clutch, that way it grabs a little better, and also a larger carb, that way you can get more air and fuel into the motor. But if you guys do want to see that, leave it in the comments and I can do that. All of those are only like $100. We will do a top speed run on it, see how fast it will go as it is sitting. We do need to put some brakes on it, that way it's a little safer to ride around. I mean, it's really not that bad to stop as long as you're paying attention on where you need to stop, but it's better to be safe than sorry. If you guys like this video, you can hit that like button down below. That helps me out. Leave any comments also. If you guys want to become a subscriber and you haven't, you can click over here. If you guys want to see my last video, you can click over here. And I will be starting to upload on Mondays instead of Sundays. It'll be a little easier for me. And it'll be Mondays and Thursdays. So if I have a second video out, it'll be on Thursday night. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.